And welcome back, guys, to Pure Adrenaline, alternative music on Stylin Radio. We do alternative music twice a week. Well, we do it all week, but, if you want to get that pure adrenaline, X Game style, the Pornhub style, you tune on Tuesday and Thursdays.
That's right.
Speaking of Pornhub, do you know what the most popular search right now on Pornhub is? And I only know this because it showed up on this site that I check once a day. I get my horoscope, and it's called whatspoppin.com.
I mean, is it the most popular search on your computer or mine?
That's a good question. No, in general, they put out a release from the.
It's a loaded question.
Yeah, that's a loaded question. So, they say the popular search this summer that they reported, right, on Pornhub is porn over 50. So it must be some old perverts, man. I figured it'd be like teenage cheerleader porn, or I don't know. I don't watch porn as much as I used to, but I really got into that fake taxi deal.
Oh yeah.
Or the Uber or Lyft. I can't pay, but I'll give you can fuck me in the ass. Like, really?
Nice. I can't pay, but I'll shit your dick up.
Yep. I suck your dick, daddy. If you ordered an Uber and you can't pay. I like the one the dude said you're too ugly to fuck. That's what it's fucking. Dude,
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, this shit's funny.
So I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. But
have they come out with Pornhub 2 yet?
No, which Pornhub 2 AI?
No, I finished the first one. I was just waiting for Pornhub 2 to come out.
Yeah, fucking. I like when we were younger, girls were like, I'm going to become a porn star and get paid, or I'm going to become a stripper. There's no money in stripping no more. There's no money in fucking. Everybody fucks for free and puts it on there,
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, now OnlyFans is making money. But, like, I don't know, man. I mean,
And then my favorite thing is all these fucking what do you want to call them? OnlyFans people and this and that,
Yeah.
That flood your fucking feed and this and that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I always take their name and I type it in the search engine, but I always put leaked behind it.
Oh.
So I get to see all their shit for free.
That's funny as shit. Yeah, I never thought about doing that, but yeah, that would work.
It doesn't always work. I mean, give it a year or two.
Yeah, give it a year or two.
And they'll be out there.
Yeah. Well, what I think's funny about OnlyFans is not on. They don't have an app base, right? It's all on the computer. So if you're smart and you got open broadcast source, you just fucking put it in open broadcast source and just record whatever the fuck they're doing.
Uh-huh.
And that happens daily. So, if you want to put your content out there, putting a fucking vegetable up your ass, and then you wonder why you can't get a job, well, that's probably the reason.
Right.
What I think's funny, since we're on this subject, okay, and I know you've seen this, and I see this a lot on Instagram, right? So you gotta.
I feel attacked.
You feel attacked?
I feel attacked. I know you've seen this.
Yeah. So there'll be a girl, and she's a nice girl, and she's trying to model and stuff, right? Because you shoot photography.
Uh-huh.
And she's the most humble girl out there, right?
Yeah.
This bitch starts making a little bit of fucking cheddar on fucking OnlyFans, and she thinks you should bow down to her. And it's like, and then they start making the videos bragging about the money, You know, fuck you. You want to talk shit about me? You know, I make $100,000 a month and blah blah blah. Sweetie, you make $100,000 right now. 6 months from now, you better save your money, because you're going to be just another fly on the wall, and there'll be another new girl, and everybody's going to be hitting them up, and you know,
Right.
you know, it's like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to get in where you fit in, but yeah, I mean, hell, even those girls over at My Free Cams, I mean, you know, I met this girl, and she was from Syracuse, New York. And this girl, she was married, had a couple kids, and she was a stay-at-home mom. She was making over $1 million a month. Not just on My Free Cams, but like a lot of these cam sites. And she figured out how to run the streams together like we were doing back in the Periscope days, right?
Yeah.
And I watched her shit, and she would sit at a coffee shop and flirt with guys, and she had these GoPros, and she had them under the table, kind of slowly uncross her legs, slowly touch herself. But it was probably the most classiest, dirtiest shit I've ever seen in public. Because she wasn't sucking guys off and doing all this weird shit. She was ultimately dick teasing the fuck out of these guys. And what's interesting is her entire family didn't know. They thought she went back to work at a law firm. And she'd go to the library, coffee shops, in her car, and while her husband was at work, she was making content. Then when she would get home, she would make dinner, and then she would make it to where she was back live. But what she had shot earlier that day on these other sites, she was on these other sites at night. So need to know, she was making regular income on the one. She was 20 timesing it on all these sites. And I give that woman fucking props. Because she said, yeah, I figured I'd do 5 years of this, you know, save all the money, and then, you know, I never have to work, just keep doing what I gotta do. And I'm like, you're a smart fucking girl.
For sure.
You know, but not everybody, out of 100,000 people, there's one smart one that figured it out. You know, then these girls were like, this guy's flying me to London, this guy's flying me to Australia, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know you're going over to get the D, okay?
Right.
Oh, no, he's not like that. Then 6 months later, she's pregnant by some dude in some weird country. I'm gonna keep the baby. You know, it's like, what the fuck? So yeah, I mean, that's just the nature of the beast.
All right.
You know, I look at it like this, people. God all gave us life, right? And I'm not a religious person. I'm just saying God gave us life. You only get one life. Live it to the best, because at the end of the day, and you look back and you're like, I just turned 50, okay? And on my birthday, I wanted to be left alone, and nobody could understand that, you know? But I wanted to look back on the 50 fucking years I've been on this planet, and did I make a fucking difference? Some years I did, some years, well, they just drug along. Then there's some years, those are the mistake years. Those are the growing years. Those are the years you're like, damn, it didn't work out well. So that's how I feel about it. But on that note, guys, we're going right back into music. You're listening to 96.1 Pure Adrenaline on Styling Radio. We'll be right back.